Hey folks, it's Mr. Parsons here to explain to you today's assignment, which is the reader's response on citizenship. Just like in previous units, when we get to the end of the unit, it's time to take a reader's response. This is a summative task, it's a test, and it assesses your knowledge on both the theme that we've been studying, in this case, citizenship, and the literary concept that's been the focus of our unit, in this case, point of view. So let's take a look at what this reader's response is asking you to do. First of all, you're being asked to complete an analysis writing. The prompt states, point of view in literature means the perspective from which the narrative is told. Choose one or both of the texts that we read on citizenship and explain, using examples from that text, the impact that point of view can have on the way a reader understands a piece of literature. To help you with this, I've included a couple of resources in the document. Not only do you have access to the readings, but you also have access to the notes that we took. So that will definitely be helpful to you as you consider this question. The second part of the assignment is a creative response. You've been given three options, and you're to choose one to complete. Option A requires you to assume the point of view of Reina or Ibo and write a diary entry. Option B asks you to research the immigration story of somebody close to you. And option C asks you to write to the president about the state of immigration and refugees in the United States today. This assignment is due on Friday at midnight, and it's worth 10 points. Let's take a look at where your writing is supposed to go. You'll see where it says Part 1 in this column right here. If you click on it, it takes you to the top of this page, which is where your response goes. You will see that you've been given some criteria for a strong answer. These criteria are essentially the same thing that you find in the scoring rubric, which is down below your response area. The second part, part 2, or the creative part of this assignment, goes on the next page, right here. Once again, underneath, there should be a scoring rubric. However, this reader's response is a little different than previous responses, in that only the analysis writing is getting scored, but you're receiving feedback on both sections, meaning you're still expected to complete the creative response, but it will not be scored in the gradebook. You will simply receive Loom feedback on it. I made this choice because the analysis writing is what has been taught to you, and that's really what I want to assess in terms of grades. But the creative response is a learning experience in and of itself. So I want you to make sure that you complete both sections. Finally, you've been provided one more resource for this assignment, and it's an exemplar, which is an A+ student work example. New to this exemplar is color coding, which is designed to help you see where the different criteria that I'm scoring the work for appear in the A+ student example. You'll also notice a new column on the right, which simply explains the organization that is occurring in each section of the response. This will be helpful as you're trying to figure out where to put these criteria in your own writing. I covered that fairly quickly, but you should know that there is one more resource on this video, which provides a Loom video of me going over this response, how it was written, and how to get the criteria in your writing. Finally, I've also included an exemplar of Part B, the creative. In this case, you can see my slide from the immigration story that I'm sharing with you all. I hope this covers everything that you need to know about the Reader's Response Citizenship assignment. If you have any questions, see me in class. We'll read today and get started with our writing and finish this assignment on Wednesday.